Hello you guys. So I am ready to make up my next journal, and so I wanted to kind of create a video and show you my next steps. So I had originally thought about going with this red composition book, but I think what I'm going to do is I had already taken one apart. I don't think it was this one. I think it was the last journal that I had. I took it apart and I put my own paper in there. And so I had this taken out of the next composition book, and basically that last composition book, and basically what I've done is I have cut the stitching in here. I took like an X-Acto knife and just cut the string out, and then it basically pops right on out. You can see the holes right there. So basically this is the guts of the composition book. So what I'm going to do is, typically, if I was going to start and I was going to keep the cover, I would tear out, I watched this on, I think it's Michelle Sullivan. I'll leave her link below. But she's here on YouTube. And basically, she takes out 7 pages. So I'm going to just pop out 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, and then what that does is it removes this. So it kind of gets a little bit of the fluff out, and actually I'm going to go ahead and remove a little bit more. I think I'll just do 10. Good, nice, even number. And then what I'll do is, if you were to use this composition book and you pulled out your 10, you would rip them out, and then on this other side, they would just kind of pull out there, because then the stitching isn't, the paper is ripped in the stitching. So anyway, so this cover here I got from it's Found Fabrics. She has an Etsy shop, and basically it's these old flour sacks, and I bought stickers from her. And I bought this book in particular. It had some wax paper in there, and I know she had it for something. I cannot remember what her description was that she used it, but I just wanted to check it out and see what it was. So I ordered one when I ordered some of her larger sticker paper, but I will also leave her link below, and I hope I do remember to leave the link below. If you're interested, and I don't by chance, please comment and I will get that to you. So I'm going to kind of do a similar junk journaling kind of bit to my journal this time. So basically I'm finishing this up. My last day, I have Saturday on here, and I asked my daughter, I said, what do we do Saturday? She said, diddly squat. Which sometimes that's so good. It was Sunday that we were so busy. So what I would have done is I would have kept this page open for Sunday, but since I have a lot of photos I'm going to be including in my Sunday journal entry, I'm just going to leave this side open, and I can definitely fill it out with all kind of things. So I'm still working on getting this one journal through, but we are ready to move into, because today is actually Tuesday, and so I need to get after this and get this going so that I don't fall behind and not have my journal. So I have pulled out some of my favorite just random papers that I've had, and I really was kind of going to still stay within the fall theme, even though I am like way into Christmas. I'm so ready to start decorating for Christmas and everything with my journals and stuff like that. I'm already watching Hallmark, but it's still fall. And here in the States, we still have Thanksgiving coming up, so I kind of still want to stay not full-fledged into Christmas yet. So, and probably by then, I'll probably work through the end of November. I may go into December in this book. That's the only thing. But I'm okay with it because, and I'm going to be doing like a little bit extra, another video on my Christmas journal setup, because I am going to be creating a junk journal using a little golden book, and so that's going to be kind of my documentation of the holidays while I keep up with my daily creative journal. So just kind of a little bit on that. So I'm not going to sweat about, oh, I didn't get a brand new journal to start out my December with, because this is just a continuation. And then I am going to have a separate journal that does my memory keeping and things like that, especially because it's with family and stuff. So, okay. So I'm going to just randomly go in here and slip these in. I do want to kind of, what I will do eventually is I'm going to start gluing these 2 pages together just so I have sturdiness on here. So I definitely will keep 2 pages together, because I will be gluing those together, because I add watercolor and all sorts of medium to these pages, and so I don't want it to be, what do you call it, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, not thick enough. So, so today is Tuesday, right? So we're doing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then this is Halloween. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right in here, just to kind of give it some Halloween colors in there. Okay, and then we're going to keep going with 2, 4, that's 3 more pages, and I'm going to add another one. And you know, what I like to do, and I've mentioned this before, is kind of like sit in front of the television and just glue my pages together while I'm watching Hallmark. Today, one of my favorite ones came on, which is the Christmas list, and I just love that one. That was one that my daughter made her little treasure box. If you took the camp make-believe and we made our little boxes at the beginning, that's where I got the idea from, and that's where she got the idea from, to make a little box. So I thought, oh, I need to dress up my box again for the holidays. And that's the thing, they come and they're here and then they go. I mean, it's just I know that sounds weird, of course they do, but it just seems like I anticipate for so long, and then they're here before you know it, and then they're gone before you know it. Okay, I think this will be my last little entry here, and then, so it's not necessarily like torn pages or anything like that. It's just kind of creating a just having some random different color pages in there, different pretty colored scrapbook pages. Okay, so then I'm going to make sure it's all lined up the best as I can. I don't lose sleep if it doesn't, because I add so much different textures and things throughout the journal that if it isn't even Steven, I'm okay with that. Okay, so I'm going to take I usually use a different clip, but this will work. Oops, see how this is kind of all randomly crazy? Let's see. I'm sorry I got the sniffles. This whole time I was in here, I did not have it till I filmed. It's weird. Okay, maybe if I do have a thicker... Oh, you know what? I just had a whole bunch of them. Let's see. Let me get a fur. Got my finger. Keep that one. That way it's not completely nuts. Okay. So, we are going to get it sewn in here.
So I think, if I remember correctly, I've only done this a little
I'm going to just kind of randomly punch the hole. I don't have my ruler. My ruler's in the... And as you can see, it kind of has some markings in here because that is, that's where the staples were that were originally in this. And I had cut it down. It was a little bit bigger. I think it was like 9 by 11 or something. And so I cut it down just a little bit to fit my journal in there. Okay. Then I think the next step is to mark here. I hope I'm doing this right. Never a Hopeless Elizabeth has some great videos on how she does hers. So if in case I do this completely wrong, which I hope I don't, she has some great videos that she puts on every single one of her videos. So if you're ever, if you go over there and you're like, where am I going to find this at? She attaches her, how she does her journals to every video at the bottom. So, okay, so I'm just going to punch my hole. I think that's what I'm doing here. Or should I have gone from the other full seam? And I mean, I know washi does too. But you guys, this is this is really strong, especially when you need places like, especially to me, like when you're doing the books right here. I like to have something a little bit more strong, even on along here, which I probably could do just a tiny bit of red, because sometimes that glue, you know how it is when you glue things on edges, sometimes they don't want to stick. Or they come up or whatever, and I just don't want, especially being the cover, I just don't want that to happen. But I also don't want to cover up too much, so I'm going to trim this off here. It may be a little wonky, which I am okay with. Speaking of Amazon, my dear sweet friend Lisa King, she suggested me creating a little Amazon page where I could like kind of leave links, you know, to, oh, I don't want to cover it up now. I don't. Now it's all pretty. Okay, we're gonna we're gonna add it to the back. I don't want to cover that up, you guys. It's too cute. Okay, so I'm just gonna add my pocket to the back. But she suggested me having my like affiliate links or something. I have not looked into it because you guys, I live out. I don't live. I mean, I say I don't live close to things. I mean, for me, I'm like, oh, I live. You know, I think most people order things offline anyway. I know I do. I'm such a sucker for online, and Amazon is awesome. So, for getting things and finding things, and so I may do that. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do is like kind of create a edge here. And this you can do with washi too. It's just so when you're digging your stickers and your like, whew, look at my messy scissors. Digging like your stickers or your, like say you have like some notepad papers or something in there, some stationery that you use, and you're digging down in there with your hand, with this tape on it like this, it creates kind of a seal so you're not worrying about, it won't tear as easily. Oops, what did I just drop? Oh, my other glue stick that was out. So I think this is the glue stick that's out. The other one's just dry as a bone. Okay. And see, it kind of creates this little pocket in here, which I'm going to come down. You know, I can't have the same color. We got to make it colorful. Okay. And then of course you can decorate this, but it kind of leaves that, well, it may come up there. Let's try it out. Let's get my other journal, and like for example, like these things here, that goes into boy, that thinned it out. But like these were some of the fall Halloween ones, and that way I have some stickers on the go that I can use. Alright, yay, I'm ready to go. Now I'll show you real quick what I mean in case you are brand new to this. I'm going to get a new set of tape here. So what I will do, and usually you can use a ruler too, you guys. You don't have to have a, now what I sometimes will do is get my wax paper, get a sheet of wax paper in here, and put it down like this. So that way you don't get your all the other things with glue on it. And I just put a generous amount of glue around the edges, and then I just kind of do like that. And then I bring this page over, and that way it doubles it up. And I use this, like you can use a brayer, or I don't have my ruler handy, because sometimes I will just like take my ruler and just run it like that, you know, you have your ruler like that. And so do that, turn the page, flip it out, grab your 2 more sheets like that. And it goes fairly quickly. And like I said, I'll kind of sit down and do, if I don't have a chance to do all of it at one time, which typically I never do, I will, I'll do like for the week or something. Like that. I'll do one more, just for good measure. Well, see, it goes by really fast, and it's kind of relaxing, I guess you could say, because you're gluing, which is fun. And you're getting your journal ready. And then what I like to do is once I have those edges, once I have those, and see, you can see kind of here, let me see if I can get a little close up for you. And then my noisy wax paper is, see how it kind of just creates kind of a little tear right there? I just put washi, or you could put like your masking tape, which let's go ahead and, since I have it available here, just like that. And I can actually paint over, not with watercolor, but like if you add some acrylic or something like that to your pages. I love the texture. I don't know, it's kind of got that rough texture to it. Maybe it's just me. Okay, but you could add acrylic paint, I guess is what I was thinking about. Okay, so then, so say you've got you've got those 3 pages, and then if you want to come in here, let me see if I have my different washi. I have some Halloween washi here, but I just can grab this and run it down the seams. This is Mindy Lacefield's washi from, I don't think she has any more in her shop, but if you ever get a chance to buy some of her washi, you will not regret it. It's good quality and it's super cute and fun. And then, so make sure you've got your 2 pages, right, that you just glued together. And you added your washi. And then I just flip it over like that. And then you have your seal. Easy peasy. Just like that. And now you're ready. Your page is ready to document. Man, that really adds some fluff in there. I might have to thin that out a little bit. Especially Halloween's going to be over, so a lot of those were Halloween stickers. But then you got your cuteness. I'm going to do one more. This is that Marion Fried. I took her class. It's so fun. I didn't get through it. I know. It's been so busy. But it's always there, so I can always go back. I definitely want to do the Frankenstein. But you just add that. Again, pull it to the side. And then you could do, like, say, your pages for the week. Ta-da! And that's it. I'm ready to go. And then you can always, like, come in here and add your watercolor or some of your, I like to do my distress stains in here, which I don't see in that little bag of distress stains. They must be in the other room. So, but that's it. Now, what I'll probably do overnight here for a while is just kind of do this because it's a little fluffy already. But again, a lot of that fluff is from those stickers. But alright, you guys, so that is the concept of me getting my journal ready. And I love starting a new journal. It's exciting. But also, when I finish this one up, which I'm going to come in and document it, I'll write the date of when it started and when I end. And that way when it sits on the shelf, I have it. And so, and of course, this will probably be just as fluffy as this one. And this one isn't even that fluffy, I didn't think. So, alright, you guys. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.